White is down material, but still winning. Pause the video and try to find how would white win this. Alright, so we have these two pawns pushing forward. Which one we should push? Of course, we can now push the d7 pawn because, black can capture it. So our only hope is this pawn on a6. We push it. Now, black cannot play rook to a2, stopping the pawn. Why? Because the bishop is covering that square. So black will be forced to play something like bishop to g2, stopping the pawn from promoting. Now, what do we do? Well, the bishop no longer defends the d7 square. Therefore, we can just push the other one and create two threats at the same time. But now black can play this move. Rook to d2, stopping this pawn from promoting and also stopping this pawn from promoting. So how exactly white is winning here? Well, pause the video to try to find the brilliant move in this position. It's a really cool idea to try to get a queen either way. Alright, so we want to promote, but the rook is stopping us. We want to promote this pawn, but the bishop is stopping us. So we want to create something. We want to put something in the way of the rook and the bishop that will enable us to promote one of the pawns. And that brilliant move is bishop to d5. Really beautiful idea. The idea behind bishop to d5 that if, for example, the bishop takes, yes, we cannot promote this one, but we can promote this one, and there is no kind of discoveries. The king is on dark square, and the bishop is a light square, so there will be no discoveries. And we would be simply winning this, promoting like this. Alright, what if black takes with the rook? Now we cannot promote this one because it will be with a check. Therefore, we have to promote this one with queen. Now black will capture the pawn on d7, and some of you might say, okay, we just take the bishop and we're totally winning here. Nope, we're not winning because black has this move rook to d8, and our king cannot move because of the placement of the king on h6, forcing us to block with the queen and then takes, and that's a draw. Therefore, after this, after this move d7, rook there, bishop here, and rook takes, promote to a queen. Rook takes d7, but we do not take the bishop. Instead, we play the only move, which is queen to f8 check. Of course, black cannot block, that's a free rook, so black has to move away. If black, for example, goes to h5, then we have a simple check and we win the rook. So black will not go here. And if black went either way, like king g6 or king g5, the same thing. The idea here that we're going to play this move, queen to g8 check. Black cannot block with the rook. Black has to move the king somewhere. And then and only then we'll be able to capture the bishop. Because here, even if you played a check, for example, our king will be able to run. And with some checks and with some tricks, we can win the rook with the fork and get our king closer to get the checkmate. If you enjoy these videos, consider subscribing to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.